Frontiers of Pandora official season pass trailer. This game apparently is coming out really, really soon, and they don't know how to promote it. Like, I didn't even know. It's coming out December 7th, which is like less than a month away. And there are no promotions for it. Nobody knows. Look, even people are saying they're gonna wait for reviews. This is a thing, question mark. An Avatar game, question mark. Crazy, guys. Yes, there is an Avatar game coming out. It does look amazing. Let's see this.
Welcome. I'm Andrada Grechuk, Associate Creative Director on Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. The team is thrilled to finally show you a glimpse of what we've been working on and how
Stop showing us glimpse and show us more.
Beyond launch.
Also, I want to apologize for some glitches on the screen. I think it's my PC. I need to change my cooler. But also I need to download the newest drivers.
Avatar Frontiers of Pandora's post-launch plan.
Ubisoft knows how to screw up, yeah.
And a bonus quest as part of the Season Pass. All Season Pass owners will also receive a bundle with an exclusive gear set for your Na'vi character, as well as a unique look for your Banshee.
Seriously?
The first story pack, The Skybreaker, will be coming out in summer 2024. We will take you on a journey alongside the nomadic Zeswa clan as they venture into new areas of the Upper Plains, and you reunite with old friends in a grand gathering of clans. However, this joyful occasion is interrupted by a mysterious shadow looming in the sky that threatens the clans during their great festival. As a seasoned warrior, face the RDA.
Dude, the game is coming in less than a month, and you are showing me something that says concept art representation can differ from final game content. What is there is some scam here, man. There's something going on that I don't understand. It's impossible to have a concept art as a trailer, as an official, one of the final trailers before the game even comes out. When was this video out? 17 hours ago, you guys. This just came out.
Festival. As a seasoned warrior, face the RDA once again and fight back to protect the clan's unity. The second story.
They're showing us just pictures, and they are talking about packs that are coming out in a year from now. Summer 2024 and fall 2024. Guys, the game is coming out in 2023. Supposedly.
Fall 2024. Introducing a completely new
concept
region
art.
on the Western Frontier. The RDA's destructive mining in the region looms as
Why
a
are
new
they
threat,
selling us
and
something
your
coming out a
Banshee
year
will be
from
the
now?
key to gain the upper hand in epic aerial combat. Uncover the region's hidden secrets, stop the RDA's destruction, and restore the peace before it's too late. We are really excited about our story packs. But until those are ready, Season Pass holders can enjoy an exclusive bonus quest, Familiar Echoes, available at launch.
Okay.
I've been testing our
This is,
ability
I
to
want launch
infiltrate
stuff.
various RDA systems and have noted some unusual heavy machinery
Oh my god, this
deployments.
looks so
And this is where
beautiful.
I come in.
Wow.
Relays should be on now.
We can't wait for you to experience these new chapters.
Oh, that looks so
And we
pretty.
look forward to welcoming
Also,
you to the
you
West.
saw the lock picking, how it goes into like a system, like a mini game where you have to like attach the first until the end, from the start, the beginning, and the end.
on
That's cool.
December 7th. And don't forget that if you pre-order, you will get access to the Child of Two Worlds pack. All PlayStation 5 players will also get the Aranahe Warrior pack for free. Gear up in style to be ready to protect Pandora.
All right, now I'm definitely gonna go and check out. Somebody said that there are gameplay. I need to see something recent. Okay, 2 weeks ago sounds like recent. So, or maybe should we watch IGN?
If we do not fight, we will lose everything.
Since its gameplay reveal earlier this year, it's been hard to shake the idea that Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is essentially a Far Cry game with a sci-fi setting. That's not an incorrect assumption for several reasons.
Which,
This
in
is a
my
world
in my honest opinion, there is nothing wrong in that. Far Cry games were awesome, and the fact that we have this setting in a Far Cry game is also really good.
a set first-person game with plants to harvest, animals to hunt, outposts to assault, and items to be crafted. But during a recent 2-hour hands-on, I discovered that Frontiers of Pandora has a more interesting set of ideas built atop that Far Cry skeleton. I certainly never expected to put the controller down and be thinking more about Mirror's Edge and Horizon Zero Dawn than I was about the classic Ubisoft formula.
Oh, which I haven't played yet.
Final act of trust.
If
Horizon
you've
Zero
watched
Dawn.
either of James Cameron's box office busting Avatar films, you'll know that the world of Pandora is a vast, knotted jungle of towering trees, floating mountains, and bizarre plant life. The blue-skinned, cat-like Na'vi
the other
who
one,
call
I
the
mean.
planet home can gracefully navigate that jungle at speed, sprinting along branches and leaping between boughs. That's exactly what you do in Frontiers of Pandora. Developer Massive Entertainment has effectively made a jungle parkour system that feels like a cousin of the free-running.
Oh, I need to just correct myself. I did play Horizon Zero Dawn. I didn't play Horizon Forbidden West, which is the sequel, because yeah, didn't have time.
It begins with your Na'vi protagonist's strong leap, which boosts you up into and between tree branches. Handholds that are beyond your grasp can often be reached via trailing vines that lift you up like organic elevators. The ground is carpeted by helpful flora, such as bounce pad-like orange fungi and plants that emit a speed-enhancing blue mist. It wasn't
really
long before I
beautiful.
began to recognize
The
running
biome
routes
looks
through
really
the jungle,
beautiful.
pathways of blue haze that led to vines, which linked to branch
I
networks.
feel like I will be
Beyond
one
the
of the persons that will immediately go into settings and turn this blur off because it's annoying.
Developer plotted routes, a vast amount of what I saw was climbable, allowing for all manner of freeform approaches to your destination. And despite lacking the stickiness of Assassin's Creed's freerunning, I was able to get anywhere I wanted quickly and without any frustrating falls. It's genuinely impressive.
So beautiful. Look at that. The water is a bit weird, but I couldn't even see the
best
guy.
example of this jungle parkour came in the quest Take Flight, which directly led to Frontiers of Pandora's recreation of another Avatar staple, flying atop a pterodactyl-like Ikran. Before I could bond with one of these leathery-winged creatures, I had to chase it up a mountain that formed a running challenge. The ascent chained together all the movement techniques I'd learned so far, and interspersed stretches of climbing.
Why are we
with light
repeating the
puzzles,
same
such as having to find and touch a
scenes?
number of flowers to open a doorway. At the summit, I was given my reward, an Ikran to call my own. You can name it a variety
Nice.
of traditional Na'vi names, but I adopted for the more comedically mundane, Carol.
A new bond.
Much like a horse in Assassin's Creed,
Carol.
your Ikran can be summoned
Karen.
at any time. Unlike a horse in Assassin's Creed, you can do this while falling from a mountain peak. This is proper movie fantasy fulfillment. Soaring through the skies, you're
Oh,
able
wow.
to weave between floating
Looked
sky
a bit
islands,
clunky,
nosedive
but
along
also
cliff
cool.
edges, and fly into the sunset.
Whoa.
Despite all that, I'm not quite as sold on traveling via Ikran as I am the on-foot movement. It feels
Why?
less dynamic and oddly sluggish compared to the more
Yeah,
nimble
it's a bit
systems.
sluggish,
And flight
right?
controls are a touch awkward. I did enjoy performing explosive flybys against RDA Samsons, though,
Ooh, that would
the
be
enemy human
hard.
helicopters that poison Pandora's
Is this
skies.
coming on PC?
As in the films, invading humans are the enemy in Frontiers of Pandora. When it comes to taking them out, there are two broad options: traditional Na'vi weaponry or
Why does it feel like it's pixelated or something? Like, it is full HD. Like, this is the best I can get, but this whole
Traditional
footage
Na'vi
looks so weird.
weaponry or modern RDA guns. They offer two different approaches. The silent Na'vi bows are best suited to stealth infiltrations, while the loud human guns are for when all hell breaks loose. Not that the latter happened much. At least in this demo, the enemy AI was so brain dead, they barely reacted to allies dying right next to them.
It does have
combined with
here
simply
the same mechanic as Horizon Zero Dawn, where you have to actually aim at the yellow spots or the spots that are the most damage, that deals the most damage.
stick encounter design,
Yeah,
most combat
Cruz.
situations proved trivially easy.
Like,
The humans
this,
ideally need
this
to be
scene looks
smarter because
more
they are
sharp.
squishy and thus can't take much punishment.
Wait, they're so
be that from your
small!
arrows
Humans
or a
are
swing
small,
from your fist.
true!
You are a 9-foot-tall cat person.
They
after
look
all.
like
More competent
hobbits!
bad guys will provide Avatar with a much
So
needed boosting
cute!
challenge. Thankfully, many of the humans are smart in a different way. They stomp around in protective mech suits. These are harder to destroy, but
Oh,
using
yeah,
your
definitely.
Navi sense will highlight a
I think
mech's
you need
weak
a
points,
bigger
such as the
weapon for
pilot,
that.
exhaust vents, or missile pods. This reminded me a lot
Yep.
of Guerrilla's Horizon games, in which you scan mechanical
Yep.
beasts for their weak points
Exactly
and
what I
blast them
said.
off with arrows.
The Horizon
And just
games,
like
yeah.
in Horizon, you can craft different arrow varieties straight
It does
from the
even
weapon
the hub here, the hub where you are crafting feels the same. So I'm sure they took that inspiration from the game, from
refilling
Horizon
your
games.
quiver with suitable ammo on the fly. It feels a bit on the nose for Avatar to pilfer from the other Native American-inspired sci-fi with bows and mechs, but I can't deny
True.
that this was the more satisfying side of the otherwise underwhelming combat.
Oh,
While I
underwhelming.
found
He
humans
said
dotted
it.
around the Pandoran wilds, my main encounter with them came at one of their industrial bases. This was a welcome contrast to the natural world. All sharply angled
Yeah.
steel corridors, bulkhead doors, and concrete floors. Out
Yep.
in the jungle home territory of the Na'vi, I rarely felt in danger. But within the foreign, claustrophobic walls of this
True.
RDA compound, my
Do you really have
senses
to
were
play with a bow
constantly on
against these
edge.
guys?
Crates, hidden vents, and overhead walkways provided simple stealth routes to avoid the guard patrols and stomping mechs, which posed more significant opposition here thanks to their increased numbers.
Okay.
My objective here was to sabotage several systems in an effort to bring RDA drilling operations to a halt. Doing so was fairly simple. Nothing more complicated than pulling levers or dabbling
this
in a
is
bit
cool.
of Watch Dogs-ish hacking, and so the real challenge was slinking between patrol gaps to do my work unseen. This was,
That looks
more than
fun.
anything in the demo, the most Far Cry feeling element, a classic outpost takedown. But thanks to that aforementioned contrast to the natural world, it didn't feel as tired as you might expect. This sort of traditional Far Cry work was a rarity
Yeah.
though. If the demo's 2 hours are representative of Avatar as a whole, then a significant portion of your time will be spent doing more peaceful activities.
Oh, that's actually good. I don't mind doing peaceful activities in video games. I am too old for just trying to capture outpost and, you know, I just like this peacefulness of it.
The film's natural world focus is represented here by an increased hunter-gatherer approach compared to Ubisoft's other games. You need to frequently eat to ensure your health bar regenerates, so
Ooh.
picking fruits and preparing meals with them is more central to the experience.
Oh, that's like a
Seemingly as
sim,
a result of that,
like a
harvesting
farm
isn't
sim.
a single-button tap job. You must instead take hold of the fruit and rotate the analog stick to find the right angle to
Oh,
pull
that's
from,
nice.
similar to
I
a
love
lockpicking
that.
minigame. You can also hunt, but animals must be honorably killed with a bow. Shooting Pandora's wildlife with human bullets will spoil the meat. Among the side activities on offer were animals tagged by RDA darts, which had to be slowly approached and soothed before the needle was plucked out. This was all achieved by simply holding down one button, and so it
Nice.
didn't offer all that much challenge. But I appreciate the thematic dedication to Avatar's
Yeah.
nature-loving soul.
Yeah,
Similarly,
that's really nice.
I found a huge rhino-like creature trapped in an RDA
The water
cage,
looks a bit
and all
weird.
it took was a few arrows to kill its captors and set it free. Hopefully the humans will put up better resistance in the full game, as otherwise
True.
these activities risk becoming box-ticking exercises.
I mean, Far Cry is a box-ticking
The other
exercise.
issue
The
I hope
whole...
Massive will address
the
before
whole
release
map.
is signposting. Pandora is a densely detailed world, an incredibly beautiful place that constantly reacts to your presence, decorated with 1,000 things to see at any given time.
True.
That made finding very specific things something of a needle in a haystack situation.
Yeah, that would
allied
be
Na'vi
really
characters often
hard.
blended into the blue-hued environments. And one
That's what
quest
I
had me
just said.
so-
I couldn't even see the guy. Like, these guys, they blend in with the environment. You cannot even see them very well.
Searching high and low for an item I had no way of recognizing in the first place.
I guess
Just a
when you
little bit of
search
UI
like
guidance
that,
in these
yeah.
situations would have been appreciated.
Oh, okay.
Guide this
Oh my god, that sounded weird.
to the heart of the nest.
Structurally, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is going to be instantly recognizable to anyone who has played a Far Cry game in the last decade. But with its jungle parkour systems, flying mount, and increased focus on harmony with the natural world, it is at the very least making some notable changes to the formula. This certainly helps anchor it in the world of Avatar, but it remains to be seen
I hope the
if
game
these
is not gonna be
additions will
glitchy.
meaningful
I
enough
hope
to
we are
make the
gonna be
entire
able to play it
experience feel
with
fresh.
best
But
graphics.
as someone who has grown very tired of this particular approach, I was happy to find that I left the demo session curious to see more of what lies among the trees of Pandora's frontiers.
You find a bond as strong as ours.
For more from Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, check out the latest trailer. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
That's so cool. I actually think it's not a bad game. I wish they promoted it a bit more You said somebody had a 50-minute play. I just want to cram through it. Okay. Maybe from him. Ice and Fire. I just want to see how it really looks like. Please read my pinned comment explaining why the video quality becomes worse after 7 minutes into the video. Here's thanks to Ubisoft for inviting me to play this early demo. I got to play this remotely while Ubisoft captured the footage from me on their PC. Unfortunately, there were some issues with the recording, so you will notice a huge drop in quality after 7 minutes in the video. Just note that this is because of the captured footage and not because of the game. Same goes for any stuttering you might see early in the video. Okay. Let's skip a bit. Oh, it's really beautiful. There's something missing. I don't know what it is. Maybe if I turn the blur off. But there is something. Yeah, I like that he said it and he was fair to the game and the developers that it is not from the game. Oh my god.
Hey.
Why? What? Okay, I don't know if that stutter was from the game or from him. But that would make me really dizzy.
Over here. Look at this place. Another of their disruptive creations. And Neon wanted me to stay put.
Was it like this when you arrived?
These sky people bodies here. Some my doing, but others not.
Okay.
No, someone was here before us.
Okay, let's see
Came here
this.
with purpose. They would not stand for what the sky people are doing here.
That's what we could do with something more as well. It feels like nothing is around you. Oh, this pixelation. Oh my god, what is this blur? I like the music. Yeah, poor guy. He had the worst quality with the recordings. You cannot see shit.
Welcome to Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. This
Let's
is a
see
brand
his.
new open world action adventure game, FPS, developed by Massive
Did he add the contrast here? Because his game looks a bit more contrasty.
Entertainment, you know, the people that make The Division. And it's also on the Snowdrop engine, which is a pretty nice looking engine, published by Ubisoft. So big thanks to them for giving me early access to the game.
Alright, let's see this. We saw this scene.
Only
We
if I can
saw
find
this
that.
scene.
So I've got a couple
So
different
this is the demo. We have seen all of this in the IGN demo as well. He's playing exactly the same.
Oh, that seems to do way more damage.
Oh, but his game is so much more smooth. What PC does he have? I want to buy the same PC like he has.
That's the third thing there.
His game is so much smoother even than IGN. Probably 4080. At least
Do I hunt
4080
it?
and whatever
Do I help it?
what are the other things he has?
Looks like it's got something
Yeah.
stuck in it.
It's exactly the same IGN got. Exactly the same demo.
A tracer dart or something? Oh, got it. Nice.
And this is the problem. They could have been worked way more on the demo itself when they gave this game to people to promote it. And then the rest of the game is shit and they didn't work on it. Because they can work on the first 2 hours and they can make it or perfect it better than the rest of the game. It is a possibility. 4090 is the best at the moment. Yeah, but other content, like what else does he have? Because I feel like his PC is so good. His footages are even better than IGN, which should not be a thing.